Hello and welcome back. Got a lot of new parts in over the last week. New throttle with new cables to go to the airbox. The previous ones were cut off. A new rear brake master and reservoir for it. Front masters, both the clutch and the front brake. Rear subframe. This will be from the two-seater one. Should work in this application. I think just put the race bodywork over it. Won't be a big deal. And also a new front fairing stay. This one's a race fairing stay, said so in the auction, so you know that it will make me faster. Got a lot to go through. I think initially I want to get started. I think I'd like to get started and put that fairing stay on. It gives a nice little basis on which we can start building and start making it look like a proper motorcycle. Should be pretty simple. We'll just mount it on there. All right, Loctite's on there. This one's pretty simple. And perfect. All right. Moving on now. I think it's throw on the airbox to mock up where the throttle cables are going to go. I think I'll take a quick look at the manual as well, make sure I route them correctly. Right, have the airbox here. The airbox, it's about where it's going to go. This bike also has a choke cable. I won't be putting it as a handlebar control. I'm going to be just having it up here and pulling on the cable as needed to start it. I suspect it's the same thing as the quote-unquote choke that is on the RC51, in terms that it's not actually a choke. It just adjusts the idle to be a little bit higher during warm-up. And if that's the case, then I really don't need to worry about making sure that we need it on all the time. We don't really need to have these things in a convenient way. This isn't going to be your Sunday startup, take it for a little cruise. That is absolutely not the intention of this motorcycle. So it appears that we're routing down through the front of the fairing, according to the diagram. Excuse the noise. The throttle cable routes through around the steering head, and then it's going to go through that little grommet that the clutch is currently, or the choke is currently connected to. So let's take a look. So this one is a little scarier, just for the fact that we don't really have a huge margin for error. These are a cut it yourself style cable, which unfortunately means it's more or less permanent. My strategy is that we're going to cut them to be too long and adjust as needed. And by too long, I mean far too long, just to give the widest margin of error. These are pretty expensive for what they are. But once we're done, should be pretty sweet. All right, now that I know how much is going to come out the front of the cables, I'm going to have to start figuring out how to cut these. This is absolutely terrifying to me. So I think my first course of action should be to get some room to work with. Let's mark the cables. So we know that we want it. How far is that? Let's just throw that back in there so we can close it partially. That's where they enter. Right on that yellow mark. That's where they enter the box. And take the airbox back out. Put that back on. So if we're coming in underneath here, through here, that sleeve. That's more the, and then this one. This is the bottom one. Cut that sleeve, something like there. We've got our measurements. Oh, what they say: measure once, cut a bunch of times. Alrighty, cables are out. Now we snip. Okay. And holy shit. There goes my side cutters. That's unfortunate. I've had these things for years. Well, hopefully the throttle cables will last as long as I've had these for. Rest in peace, side cutters. You will be missed. We'll just put that there. Okay. This guy would go in like that. I think before I get too far with these, I'm going to make sure that I push them through their grommet. Oops, come on. And then to reinstall the top of the airbox cover, what I'm going to do is take the throttle side off instead of trying to redo everything within the airbox. It seems like it would be quite challenging to try and get these in their rightful place when I have the lid to deal with, and I really don't want to make it more difficult than it needs to be. This is already kind of sketching me out a little bit in this cutting stuff. It's too permanent. That actually looks all right. So now the instructions say, let's see if I can focus here. There we go. We've got this little nut on the end of here. So the instructions say to torque it until it breaks off, and that will be your proper level of torque. Okay, give you a little better view there. This guy needs to get out of the way. Vacuum tube or something. I can figure it out later. You know what might be a good idea? Using this paint marker an awful lot today. Something to be said, great tool for the job, I suppose. I think I might also cut this cable down a lot. Okay, so if that goes there like that, if I turn the handlebars, we got no movement. Okay. I don't really have any side cutters anymore. I know I'm not going to need it any longer than this. And I think the same can be said on this length. Jesus Christ. Same could be said on this length. What size are these guys? Do I have anything even small enough for that? I know I don't have any wrenches, but I do have this 4mm socket. It's too small. We're looking around a 5mm. That's interesting. Okay, 5mm socket is the correct size. So, I think that this one needs to be a little bit shorter. I wish there was a place for this excess. It seems to be the correct size there. Okay, so that is cut enough. My goodness. We have throttle. Lots of nice spare cable to go outside of the airbox. Alright. Well, I'd say that's the correct length. So now I will finalize it. I'll torque it until the nut breaks as per the instructions. And do this without any special tools. Okay, well, socket's not special. Oh, there it breaks. Neat. And that's a pretty neat little system. And now we throw that back on here. And which one were you? This one. Okay. So now we have this assembly all done. Let's see if the lid wants to struggle. I think I see here, let's get this better position. I think that this rubber on the end here might cause some grief, but I don't think it'll actually cause that much. So let's move all this stuff and get you a better view. Whoa. This freaking... Okay, so airbox. One throttle through, second throttle through, rubber. Absolutely wonderful. We can put that rubber in even. Fantastic. And they're all lubed up, ready to race. Killer. Excuse me. Well, I think I'm gonna bolt this box back up, and that'll be the end of the recording today. Thanks again for watching. Come join me next time as I fuddle my way around installing a subframe. Can't be that hard.